The Guardians of the Galaxy, while on a mission to protect the galaxy, come across strange energy readings originating from a remote planet in a faraway corner of space. Upon investigation, they discover that the source of the energy are kyber crystals, the powerful crystals used to power the Death Star and the Empire's weapons. At the same time, the remnants of the Empire, led by a resurfaced Admiral Thrawn, have also discovered the location of the kyber crystals and plan to use them to revive the Empire and conquer the galaxy once again. The Guardians team up with a group of rebel fighters that includes some familiar faces from the Star Wars universe. This includes the Ghost Crew as well as Lando Calrissian, and who team up to stop the Empire from getting their hands on the kyber crystals. Along the way, they encounter challenges and obstacles, including confrontations with the Inquisitors and the might of the Empire's forces. The bulk of the movie would consist of the Guardians, led by Lando and Peter Quill, gathering troops to fight the Empire. There would be multiple Guardians of the Galaxy-style comedic scenes, including one scene where Lando is explaining the history of the Jedi, the Sith, and their many battles to try and stop one another from ruling the galaxy. Drax is very focused in on every story and almost stays completely silent, to the point that Peter questions if he is trying to be invisible again, while Lando tells stories of Luke and the other Jedi that have unfortunately perished throughout the years. In this scene, he explains that Luke Skywalker is a skilled warrior who has led the rebels along his sister Leia for many years. Peter, unfamiliar with the term Jedi, asked for a definition. Lando replied that Jedi were warriors who used both the Force and lightsabers. Rocket was intrigued by the idea of a lightsaber and asked Lando where he could find one. Lando said that he wasn't sure of any place that you could obtain a lightsaber, and the only people he've ever seen with one were Jedi themselves. Rocket then jokingly suggested he would need to kill a Jedi to get one. Peter, knowing that Rocket could be serious, objected the idea to killing Jedi as they were the good people and asked Lando for confirmation. Lando agrees and tells them that the Jedi are the good ones, but Drax expresses skepticism about the existence of the Force, dismissing it as magic. Peter pointed out that they had met Doctor Strange, whose whole abilities were based on magic, but Drax seemed unconvinced. There are a few occurrences similar to this where the Guardians and Lando have troubles believing one another's stories and shared information, as they are from different galaxies with different understandings, and question if what one another is saying is true or exaggeration. In a final showdown, the Guardians and the Rebels must face off against the Empire and prevent them from using the Kyber crystals to destroy the galaxy. This final showdown takes place on the remote planet where the Kyber crystals are located. The Guardians and the Rebels have discovered the Empire's secret base where they plan to use the Kyber crystals to power a massive weapon that will destroy the galaxy. As the Guardians and the Rebels approach the base, they are met by a massive army of stormtroopers and other Imperial troops, led by Thrawn, who is orchestrating the Empire's revival. The Guardians and Rebels engage in a massive battle, with the Guardians using their unique weapons and skills to take on the Imperial forces, while the Rebels provide crucial support from air and ground. As the battle rages on, the Guardians and Rebels make their way into the base, where they must face off against the Inquisitors and Thrawn. In a thrilling showdown, the Guardians and the Rebels use their combined skills and courage to defeat the Inquisitors and confront Thrawn. Thrawn surrenders, knowing that he is outmatched by this unknown threat, and surrendering will give him more time to plot his next move and better prepare for his future plans. The final scene shows the Guardians and Rebels flying away from the planet, victorious and ready for their next adventure. After the credits, in classic MCU fashion, there's a tease of future crossover adventures, hinting at the possibility of an ongoing series that blends the best of both worlds. This tease at the end of the credits would be a scene where the Guardians receive a distress signal from another corner of the galaxy, indicating that there may be more Kyber crystals and other threats to the galaxy that they will need to face in the future. But the Guardians are too busy partying that they don't realize the signal as they fly right out of the signal's range. A teenage Groot notices and tries to get some attention, but no one hears him amongst the party, and so he continues on with playing his video games as the signal disappears. This has been Star Wars Explored. Please like, comment, and subscribe to keep the content coming. Thank you.